A very good morning, my dear students. In our today's economics period, we are going to see about the difference between micro and macroeconomics. Okay, see students, we had already learned about the introduction to micro and macroeconomics. Okay, we had learned about the meaning of micro and macroeconomics. We had learned about the features of micro and macroeconomics, and we had also learned about the scope of the micro and macroeconomics. Okay, now we are going to learn about now our last topic is what the difference between micro and macroeconomics. We are going to learn today is what the difference between micro and macroeconomics. Okay, now see, this is the difference between micro and macroeconomics. See, the first difference is what we are going to compare these two economics. So, meaning of microeconomics is what? Microeconomics studies the behavior of individual unit of the economy. We had already learned microeconomics studies at what the individual level, individual buyer, individual seller, okay, individual person, individual entrepreneur, individual study we can consider in microeconomics. Okay, and in macroeconomics we are going to study what the behavior of aggregate of the economy as a whole. Means what? The total economy. Means what? The total economy, the nation's economy, we are going to study in the macroeconomics. This is the basic difference between the micro and macroeconomics, that in microeconomics we studies the individual unit of an economy, and in macroeconomics we studies the aggregate economy as a whole. Okay, now the second point is what? The tools. Okay, now see, tools means what? The things which we can study in the micro and macroeconomics. Okay, first is what? We study the individual demand and the individual supply, where in the microeconomics. Okay, we had already learned individual demand means what? Demand for the product. Okay, it is from the customer side, and individual supply means what? Supply of the goods and services, supply of the product, and it is from the whose side? Producer side. Okay, and in macroeconomics aggregate demand and aggregate supply. Okay, not the individual demand and individual supply. We studies what? The aggregate demand and the aggregate supply. Okay, now see, scope means what? These study in detail. Okay, we can study with the help of micro and the macroeconomics. Okay, now see, with the help of microeconomics we can study demand supply. Okay, then the product pricing. Okay, then the factor pricing, then the production, then the consumption, economic welfare, etc. Okay, scope means what? This study we can study with the help of microeconomics in detail. Okay, these things we can study with the help of microeconomics in detail. Okay, and here in macroeconomics we can study in detail what? With the help of macroeconomics, national income, general price level income, okay, and the employment money, etc. Okay, now see the scope means what? Demand supply means what? Individual demand, individual supply we can study with the help of microeconomics. Product pricing means what? How to decide the price of the product, of a particular product, of the particular product, means what? The microeconomics. Okay, this is possible with the help of the microeconomics. Then the factor pricing means what? Which are the factors which is useful for the production, that also we can study with the help of microeconomics. Okay, we know factors means what? The land, labor, capital. Okay, these are the factors which is useful for the production, and the factor, that particular factor pricing we can study with the help of the microeconomics. Okay, now the second point is what? The Production means what? The production of the goods and services, particular goods and services. Consumption means what? The consuming power of the commodity, particular consuming power of the commodity. And the economic welfare of a particular people, of a particular entrepreneur, of a particular what you can say, of a particular customer, okay, which we can study with the help of microeconomics, okay. And here in microeconomics we study at the national level, okay. Means what? National income, total income of the country. General price level means what? The general idea about the price level, about the price of the commodity, about the price of the product. And the employment means what? The total employment problems we can study with the help of the macroeconomics, okay. And the money, etc., okay. Understood? Now the next point is what? The importance, okay. Importance of the micro and importance of the macroeconomics. Importance is what? See, the first is what? The price determination. See, we can decide. Determination means what? We can decide the price of the particular product with the help of the microeconomics, okay. Why? Because we study that product at the individual level, okay, at a small level, okay. And the model building means what? How we can create the image of that product into the market, we can study with the help of microeconomics. Then the business decisions also we can take, particularly correctly, with the help of microeconomics, okay. Business decisions means what? The decisions like expansion, the decisions like to close the business, okay. This we can study with the help of the microeconomics, okay. And the importance of microeconomics is what? The economic fluctuations of what? Economic fluctuations of the nation, of the particular country, okay. At what? The aggregate level, okay. Then the study of national income. Study of national income means what? The income which is contributed by way of taxes from the peoples of the country, okay. We can study the national income with the help of the macroeconomics. Why? Because we study at the aggregate level, at the national level, okay. And the economic development, how we can develop our economy at the best, nation's economy at the best, that also we can study with the help of the macroeconomics, okay. Now see the theory means what? These things we can study in detail with the help of micro and macroeconomics, okay. First is what? The price theory we can study in detail with the help of microeconomics. And with the help of macroeconomics we can study the income and the employment theory, okay. Then the examples are what? Microeconomics means what? The individual income, we study individual output. Individual income means what? How much income the individual is earning, okay. And individual output means what? How he is gaining profit out of that income, that we studies in the microeconomics, okay. And in macroeconomics we study national income and the national output, okay. Whole country's national income we study in the macroeconomics, and whole country's output, profit, we studies in the macroeconomics, okay. Understood? Now see students, here we ends our topic, okay. Next period we are going to solve this exercise of the lesson, okay. And we are ending our first topic, that is introduction to micro and macroeconomics, okay students. Goodbye, take care, stay home, stay safe.